Hi and welcome back. It's been a while since I've done a tutorial. I am going to make a tutorial today on how to make this multicolor granny square. And as you can see, you're going to have two triangles that form a square with two colors. And here's another one. And as you can see, I have four different patterns here. And what I'm going to do with them after I'm done is I am going to form a star with them and sew them together and eventually make an Afghan out of it. You can make a throw, or you could make to fit your bed size. But basically what we're doing is an Afghan, and it's going to be in the form of these granny squares. So I'm going to get right into it and show you how I'm doing it. And I'm using an H hook, worsted weight yarn by Loops and Thread, Impeccable. This is a navy blue and another shade of blue. I don't remember the name of this blue here, but I am just going to show you how to make this multicolored granny square. So we're going to begin with a slip knot. We're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to slip stitch into the first chain to form a circle. So we slip stitch right into it, and there we have a little circle. And we're going to chain 3, 1. We started it off just like we start a regular granny, so it's pretty simple at the beginning of it. So 3. I am going to make 2 double crochets inside the circle as I work in this tail. You hold it like this. I'm going to work right into it. That's 1 double crochet. Excuse me. And that's 2 double crochet. Okay. Then I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2, and I'm going to put 3 double crochets in the circle. 1, 2, and 3. That's 3. Okay, so that's what it's looking like so far. So that's half of a square. And now what I'm going to do to join the second color, I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to join in my second color by chaining 1 more. So that's right there, you have 2 chains, right? So you chain 2 and you put 3. You make sure you put that first color to the side, because we're going to work with the new color now. And we're going to put 3 double crochet in the circle as we work in those tails. So that's 1 double crochet. Once we have that first double crochet in there, we just tug a little on them so they could come together like that. And that's our first double crochet. So we have chain 2, 1 double crochet, and we're going to put 2 more in there. 2 double crochet, 1, and 1 more. So we have joined our second color. And then what we're going to do is chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to put 3 double crochets in the circle. Still working in that tail. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to slip stitch to the beginning of that chain 3 at the very beginning of our square. So we're going to we slip stitch there. Okay, so that's what we have so far. We have a little square. And now what we're going to do, so we can continue with this navy blue, we're going to turn our work, and we're gonna turn our work. And as you can see, I have my working thread, my working yarn here. I'm gonna go in here and slip stitch to work inside this right here, into this hole right here. So I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna do 2 double crochet in that space. That's 1 and 2. If I can get it in there. Okay, 2. So we have, with 3 chains, that makes 3 double crochets, right? So then to move over to the next corner, we're gonna chain 1, right? And we're gonna put 3 double crochets in this corner, in this next corner. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then we're going to chain 2, and we're going to put another 3 double crochets in that same corner. So that's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and 3 double crochet. Okay, and again, to move over to the next corner space, we're going to chain 1, and we're going to put 3 double crochets in this next corner. And as you can see, I still have my yarn attached, because we're going to start working with that right after we finish with these 3 double crochets that we're going to put in here. So this 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so we have our 3 double crochet. Now we're going to chain 1, and we're going to put that color aside, and we're going to grab our first color that we started with, and we are going to, or our second color, I don't remember if we started with it, but we're going to grab our second color, and we're going to do another chain. Okay, and then we're going to put 3 more double crochets in there with this new, with the second color. So what we're going to do, before we wrap over, we're going to go under it like this, and then grab it and pull up a loop, right? You have 2 on the hook, and then you're going to complete that double crochet. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I can't explain myself so well. I'm new at this, so forgive me. But as you can see, I made my first double crochet there. I'm going to make another one. That's 2. And 3 double crochet in that same space. And as you can see, the other working yarn is put to the side until we get back around. Alright, now we're going to chain 1, so we could jump into this space here, this next corner, and we're going to put 3 double crochet in there. That's 1, 2, and 3. Pulling my, okay, so that's 3 double crochet. we're gonna chain 2, 1, 2, and we're gonna put 3 more double crochet in that same corner space. That's 1, 2, and 3. That's what it's looking like so far. And then we're going to chain 1 again to jump into the next corner space. So in between, we chain only 1. Alright, let me fix my yarn here. Here we go. So now we're going to put 3 double crochets into this space right here. Right there. So we go. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. And of course we are going to slip stitch into that 3rd chain. Here's 1, 2, and 3. Right into the top of that chain 3. We're going to slip stitch. And that's what that square is looking like now. And then to continue on, because as you can see, this color is still here, down here. So we got to continue with this shade of blue. So we're going to turn our work. And we're going to slip stitch in here. We're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. That will count as our first double crochet. And we're going to put 2 more double crochets in this corner space. That's 1. I crochet kind of tightly, so it's difficult sometimes for me. So that's 2 double crochet in there, and 1 more equals to 3. And as you can see, when we get to the corner, to this corner, once we turn our work, we only do 3 double crochets, because when we come back around, we're going to grab onto this shade of blue to go back up this way, and we finish it off with 3 double crochets on this corner. Okay, so now of course we chain 1, and in this space in between, we're going to put 3 double crochets in there, just like a granny square. It's a regular granny square. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to jump into this corner space and make 3 double crochet in there. Just 1, 2, and 3. So since we're in the corner, of course we have to chain 2, 1, 2, and make another 3 double crochet into that same corner space. 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to chain 1, and we're going to go into this space right here with 3 double crochet. One, 2, and 3. Double crochet. Again, we'll chain 1, so we could go into the next corner with 3 double crochets right in here. As you can see, we already worked our way back over to the next color, to the second color. So we go in here with 3 double crochets. It's 1. Oops, let me do that again. keep doing the same thing. That's 1, 2 double crochets, and 3. Chain 2, 1, 2, and we, oh no, wait, I'm sorry. Let's do that over. So we did our 3 double crochet, and again we'll chain 1, and we'll grab our second color. Let me move this one out of the way. Put this behind us, put it here, and we grab this color, and we'll make another chain. That's chain 2, and that's chain 2, and then we put our hook through it, and we grab on to pull up a loop, and then we'll make our first double crochet. See? That's what it looks like. And then we do 2 additional double crochets in that corner. That's 1 and 2. And we have our 3 double crochet there. And then we're going to chain 1. And we're going to jump over to the middle and do 3 double crochet in there. 1, 2, and 3. And we chain 1, and we jump over to the next corner, and we do 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet in the corner. Okay. And with this pattern, you could keep going and make it as big as you want, but I am only going to go 4 rounds. So after this one, I'm just going to go around one more time. So that's 2 and 3 double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, and 3 more double crochet in that corner. That's 1, 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1, put 3 into this middle part of the granny, 3 double crochets in there, 1, 2, pull my yarn here, and 3 in there. We chain 1, and we put 3 double crochets into this space here to complete that that corner. So that's 1, 2, and 3. It's a little difficult for me to look over my camera. I'm sorry if I keep getting out of frame. And then we're gonna slip stitch to the beginning of chain 3. So we slip stitch here. This is what it looks like so far. And again, we're gonna turn our work because we're gonna continue working with the blue until we get back around to this side. So we turn our work, and we're gonna slip stitch in here so we can start working in that corner. Slip stitch, and we're gonna chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna do 2 double crochet in there. That's 1 and 2, And we'll move on, doing the same thing. We will chain 1 and put 3 double crochet in here, chain 1, put 3 double crochet in this next space, chain 1 and put 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, and so on until we get to the next, and I'll meet you back. Okay, so I came back around to where my second color is attached. I am going to put the 3 double crochet in there. I'm going to chain 1, of course, here, and I'm going to put 3 double crochets in this corner. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to place that yarn behind so it won't get cut up, and I'm going to pick up the other color and I'm going to make another chain. Okay, so that's chain 2. I'm going to go under that working yarn. I'm going to pick up, pull up a loop, and make my first double crochet. 1. Okay. Second double crochet in there. And 3 double crochet. Okay. That's how you see it. You pull, let's pull on this a little bit. That's how it looks. I am going to chain 1, put 3 double crochets in the next space. 1, 2, fix my yarns. And 3 in that space. Chain 1, 3 in the next space. That's 1, 2, and 3. And I am going to continue off camera, but remember that when you get to the corner, you're going to do, of course, you'll chain 1 here, chain 1, and then you put 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, and then chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1, and put 3 double crochets into that space there, and I'll meet you back. Okay, so I worked my way over and I'm at the last space. I did my chain 1. I am going to put 3 double crochet in here. That's 1. And 2. And 3. Okay, and we're gonna chain 2, 1, 2, and we're gonna slip stitch to the top of chain 3 here. Okay, that is what your square will look like. As you can see, I'm not gonna go any further. I'm gonna stop here and start connecting them so I could form the star, so I can show you how to do that. But if you wanted to make your granny bigger, you just continue to do that around. Just if you need to rewind the video, just rewind it and you can look back to see how it's done. And I'm going to cast off here, so I'm just going to slip stitch here, cut my yarn, tug on it, pull a little bit, and then I'm going going to slip stitch this one also. So I'm going to, and then cut the yarn, pull on that, just weave in your ends, and let's get started on how to put the star together. Alright, so here are all my squares put together to form a star. So basically what you're going to do is make 4 squares of each color sequence to make this star happen. So basically what I did was make 4 regular granny squares of just white. I made 4 of the dark blue with the white. I made 4 of the light blue with the white, and I made 4 of the dark blue with the light blue together, and that is what makes the star. And then of course you're gonna sew it up together however you wish. And basically what I'm gonna do to turn this into Afghan, because it's not big enough to be an Afghan, as you can see, I'm gonna make maybe at least 8 like this and put it together. So how many squares would I have to make? Let me see. Right now I have 8, 16. How many times I said? By 8. You get the picture. So that's basically what I'm gonna do to make my Afghan. And I'm gonna put this video up now, and when I'm done with it, I don't know how long it's gonna take me, because this is one of those big projects that you just, you know, you take along with you whenever you have time, and you know, if you're in the car or if you're in bed, and you better. That's how I work these types of big projects when it comes to Afghans and throws and stuff like that. I take my time with them, but I will definitely put a picture at the end of the video. I'll edit it so I can show you how I did my Afghan, and I'll post it on my blog. But I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, and hope to see you soon in the next one. Thanks guys for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I'll try my best to get back to you, and talk to you soon. Bye.